Hi Capricorn, I hope you are having an amazing week whenever you are watching this. I'm just sending so much love to you. My name is Tiana and welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. Just for any newcomers, I want to welcome you and just let you know that of course this is general. You can swap around the characters. I might be talking directly to you, Cap, or I might be speaking directly to the cross watcher. And my readings aren't date specific. I know that I put the month and the year in the title, but that's just to help my small channel get found. So feel free to have a look back at my previous readings that I have done. They are forever. So they're relevant. They can be relevant to you at any time. Also, feel free to look at your moon and rising sign as whatever reading you are just intuitively drawn to. So let's just get started, Capricorn. What's going on with your energy today? I'm using my sacred geometry activation. Okay, you got perception. Very interesting. This might have to do with having a new perception of a person or of a reality, of something that you want. Maybe you thought you wanted this, but at the core you really want this other thing. So let's see if we can get one more card for you, Capricorn. What's going on with the Capricorn energetically this week? I also want to say balancing heaven and earth, perhaps. Something that has to do with your manifestation. Okay, so we have healing and delight. So this is wonderful. This is really, really wonderful. So we have 8, 11, and 10. So yeah, this is basically Capricorn. You can see this as energetic medicine. So I feel that you are going through, obviously, a healing. This is just going to be very direct, okay? Sometimes I like to be metaphorical and more creative with this, but with Capricorns, I notice that I can just be really direct, and that's how you like me to pitch to you. You just like it straight. Obviously, you're going through a huge healing that is going to alter your perception, and it's going to just bring you more happiness and love and delight into your life, and it's just going to feel really, really juicy. But this is all going on mainly in the heart center, but it's also affecting your sense of power and creative juices, I also want to say. But there's a huge focus in your creative power. So first it's happening in the heart center, and that's going to affect your powerful creative juices flowing. So yeah, you might want to be open to seeing things in a different way, open your heart, maybe have more compassion and understanding for certain things, certain people in your life. And as far as the numbers go, 8 is all about manifesting. And I also want to say, combining, bringing consciousness into reality, connecting heaven and earth. So yeah, it's all about manifesting. And what do we have? The 11. So you might be having synchronicities, just things are starting to line up, starting to click into place for you. And 10. So there's huge upgrades and promotions and things really shaking up for the better for you, I want to say. So yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. There, hopefully you can see that. I know it's kind of far away. But yeah, okay, so let's see. What advice do we have for Capricorn this upcoming week? What advice? Inner temple, that has been coming up a lot lately. So, you might want to get into a spiritual practice, eating healthier, exercising, again, just moving your body, exercise doesn't have to be a chore. It really doesn't. It can be really fun, just whatever it is that you really enjoy. So, ooh, Maria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So I was saying, bringing heaven down into earth. So, how can you, just see the magic and the beauty in all around you right now, Capricorn? So this is just really beautiful. So how can you be creating your heaven on earth now? How can you be more in your joy, more in your delight, seeing things in a different way? And then just take care of yourself. See yourself as the God, goddess, inner temple that you are. Feed your body and your mind and your soul all of the beautiful things that it craves. look at beautiful art, listen to amazing music that heals and uplifts your soul. Maybe read books, listen to podcasts, and just, you know, eat the foods that bring you joy, and not like junk food, but all in moderation. But all that's going to be that will be energizing you, Capricorn, and healing you, and exercising, and moving your body, and getting that energy flowing. So so yeah, I'll put these here for you. And you have extasis and the honesty card, the green woman. And I'd just like to get 3 more for you, Capricorn. So this is just all really beautiful. Your healing is going to just bring, I don't know, I was just thinking of a snow globe of purposely creating this bubble around you where it's just your world, your heaven on earth, and no one and nothing can infiltrate it because of your choice, because of your decision of what and who you allow into your life. So you might also need, we were talking about eating healthy and exercising, so there might be a need for you to kind of detox your social group. Let's get this all set up. So we have extasis, honesty, the green woman, the spirit dancer, breaking free, Geo, the slow, patience, the topsy-turvy, having that new perspective, and the friends card. All right, so let's rock and roll. So you have extasis and the honesty card. So we were talking about this heart healing that is going on to the depths of your heart, and I really feel like you are just being touched emotionally, which might be a little bit uncomfortable for you, Capricorn, because you're an earth element. It's unless you do have some water in your chart, it might be a little bit overwhelming this week, I want to say, because there's some kind of fusion that is beginning to take place. And I also want to say openness. You know, extasis is like, bam, here I am. So yeah, and I feel like Capricorn is like kind of like a deer in the headlights, and it's just and you might be feeling very moved. This all might have to do with love, and kind of opening up your heart and softening your heart, and going less into an achieve mode to more of an allowing mode, or just a softer mode where it's just like you're just receiving like a waterfall of all of this information. But it's happening like in your crown chakra, and it's pouring through all of your energy centers. So it's I feel like this is information that is coming to you, that's opening up your crown chakra, your connection to God, to source, to your inner being, to your guides and angels. Take it how it applies, Cap. And it's I feel like you are having a download of something of something here, of information, of just feelings, of insight, just some kind of clarity and some kind of fusion that is happening on a really broad scale. So this might be insight on your life purpose, your insight on who you really love. This could be just insight about yourself, and maybe false personas that you have put on, or walls that you felt like you had to be very tough and achieve. I'm also getting that this might have to do with worthiness and deservingness. Like I'm not worthy, or I'm not lovable until I achieve this. But you're just realizing that you already are that. So you get to just enjoy life. You'll still achieve, you'll still get the results and goals and meet the goals that you want, Capricorn, but I feel like you're doing it with a much more softer approach and a more ease and flow approach. But yeah, there's something with fusion here. So I don't know if it's just a fusion of certain neurosynapses in your brain that are really starting to meld, and it's just trickling down through all of your energy centers, down into your heart chakra, down into your solar plexus, your personal power, your identity, and then your sacral chakra, which is just your whole. It's all about creation and flow. So yeah, I feel like this is a really big pivotal moment for you, Capricorn. Next up, we have the green woman. And again, we have more green, more heart chakra stuff. So I also want to say that you might be dealing with a Gemini, or you might have some Gemini energy in your chart, because this is an air element and it really reminds me of Gemini. But in either case, you might be working with some kind of air sign, or you might have an air sign in your chart. Anyway, with the green woman, this denotes natural magic, and it also denotes expectant gratitude. So you have this more than hope. You have unbreakable confidence in this, or someone has unbreakable confidence in you. But you're open about it finally. There's something about you opening up because things have really started to click into place for you, Capricorn. See how her hands are shaped like this? So I even want to say that you've had like a cage or a wall around your heart, and that is completely being exploded open for you this week. And I just want to say that you are just it's the green woman also represents just like untrammeled creativity, just wildness. So I just feel like I'm connecting with a Capricorn who was just carrying this armor around themselves, and they felt like they had to be guarded. And trust me, Cap, I totally understand. There's no judgment here. But yeah, there was just something about you feeling like you needed to have this almost like iron gate or something around you. And something has seeped into that thick layer of metal and brick and cement, maybe, if that applies. But something has seeped through and has just totally broken open. Yeah, can be painful, but very liberating, very freeing. And as I say that, we have the spirit dancer, which is totally breaking free. And I want to say this would be more with Tatan the Sylph, but I do want to say that you are starting to feel like lighter than air, or you're starting to feel lighter and lighter and lighter, and you're starting to break free something. And if it wasn't like this like cage or a brick wall around your heart, there was some kind of obstacle that felt like that. It felt like you kept hitting this brick wall, and you've finally gotten through now. So this all could be reversed. So this could be about your person or your opportunity that you have finally penetrated, that you have finally gotten through to. You've gotten through to their mind. You've gotten through to their mind. You've hit this arrow that has just totally hit them in the third eye and the pineal gland, and has just like, it's just trickled down their entire energy centers, and is just totally waking them up. But yeah, there's something about being just totally open, being wild, just being really free, just not giving a damn. Maybe about how passionate you are about this person or this opportunity, about your expertise, your authority and knowledge in this field. And so even though there was this obstacle of some kind somewhere, I do want to say that this has to do with, you feeling insecure, like your foundation, but it's almost like you had to go up into the air realm so we're talking about a wall here. So you tried to dig under it, you tried to go through it, and none of that worked. So you had to go up in the air element and go over it. So yeah, I feel like I'm dealing with a mastermind Capricorn who has perhaps or is starting to master all of these elements, not just the earth, but being able to go all the way up into the air. So, you have to go from water to fire to air. So you've transcended all of these elements. You've transcended all of these blockages. So it's a really amazing thing. So now we have Geo the Slow here. And now I feel like Capricorn is just kind of leaning back and is just like, yeah, I did that. And I think this is affecting your perspective on yourself. But But yeah, I'm sensing a Capricorn who is just very pleased with themselves and is able to just kind of finally lean back and be like, "Sup?" And is just really content with themselves, basically, because you've, whether this had to do with an opportunity, another person, or just with yourself, just some kind of obstacle that you had with yourself, and you're able to, I feel like at first it felt like moving something like really, really heavy, like a semi truck or something. Um, but you finally moved it. You're finally able to change your perspective. And once you did, it was like the angels were singing. It was just a divine, pristine moment for you. And you're just like, yeah. And then we have the friends card. So yeah, you have transcended some huge major blockage. And again, we have the air because they're flying up. So you're on the ascent, you're on the up and up, Capricorn. You have like pushed through something major. And this might have not even been of anything physical, because it does look like she has like some kind of cellophane or plastic or something around her. So, and we were talking about the mind. So perhaps this was just some huge mental blockage that you had, and maybe it didn't even make logical sense, or someone else, however it applies, Capricorn. But even though this wasn't visible, it was affecting the 3D. It was affecting the finances, the relationship, the kids, perhaps. It was affecting, getting those 3D things accomplished, the things that contribute to your well-being and your security and all of that. And now you are just able to finally, because you've cleaned that, there's no other blockages. Now it's just a pristine vessel going from heaven down into the physical realm. And so yeah, just keep that spiritual practice going, Capricorn. Keep connecting to the magic that's all around you. Keep connecting with yourself. Keep, eating healthy, exercising, taking care of yourself, and know that your heaven on earth, your dream, is coming into fruition. It is manifesting. It really is. And once, you know, to achieve new things, to manifest new things, I use your word achieve. To achieve new things, you need to go new places that you haven't gone consciously, emotionally. And really heal these parts. I find that the more that we heal, the more just life begins to just transform and blossom and just totally open up like a beautiful flower. And that is how it's supposed to be. So thank you, Capricorn. This was very, I loved it. I loved it. If you want to follow me into the extended, I will be shuffling and see where else we can go with this. I really loved it. So I am sprinkling so many blessings upon you. I want to give you a high five, Capricorn. You rock. You rock. All right. I'm just sending you so much of my love. Know that you are never ever alone. You are so loved. And always be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.